Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Here are the Patreons, super Patreons of Smazabaz and Brady Burns, as well as a regular Patreon of Ballywash. I hope you're all doing fantastic. In this episode, we are going to be beating the fuck out of Greatsword. To help us do so, we'll be wearing full Rathalos armor. Because that's kind of nice. And we'll also, because we're not going to be using it otherwise. Oh man, that's so pretty. We'll be using the Sinister Blade, which looks fucking rad. I'm surprised we still. I think when you get to higher rank, you get the next one of that. So cool. So, we now have our armor ready. It's now time to have a little talk.
Special quest for you.
So, we can obviously do this special license test, but we'll be doing this kind of near the end. We still want to finish all of the village quests before we kind of get to everything. So, the only fights really we need to do are Twisted Desire, Thundering Voice, and Snow Beast. We don't need to do this one necessarily. This one we want to do, because both of these monsters have things that we want. And then the rest of these are obviously self-explanatory.
Good luck.
So I'll talk about the Greatsword in this intermediary moment, as we get our Dungo and everything like that. So the Greatsword is one of my favorite monsters in this game, introduced in this game especially. The way that this monster works is he basically has two Greatswords. He has like two big swords for hands. And he's just like a really cool kind of weight classy enemy, where he's kind of in the same weight class as you. So, a monster in the Frost Islands has been roaring after dark. The cries have terrified my child, who now refuses to go to the toilet alone at night. Please help us if you can. It is so irritating to have to wake up in the middle of the night for the 5th time. We need it so desperately. But yeah, one thing that's really cool and I'm going to really enjoy is when we go to high rank, I really want to make sure the thumbnails are of monsters we didn't get thumbnails of in the first part of this series. We are at 20. I think we're going to easily get to 100. I think we're going to get to 100 episodes of this series. Even if we're just like forging all the great swords, I think the amount of like playing we're going to have to do is pretty big still. And we might not do every single quest in the game. High rank wise, we're probably gonna do like almost every single quest in high rank. Which is fun. Like, I honestly think it's a really cool idea to do all of the quests in high rank, especially for, getting like, some of the, bigger monsters, like, the rampage. I think they call it like rampaging or like whatever. The ones where they grow like, black and red and they look really freaking sick and awesome. Man, it's crazy how like anytime you want to have a really cool contrasting element to a design, you always use black as a base and then use splashes of vibrant but still like, deep color over it. Such as my favorite 2DS design, the 2DS XL with the black and blue. But yeah, like, every single color works well with it.
Run. The beast is on its way. From the snowy depths. It comes to find its prey. With its chilling breath, it forms a blade of ice. Then it goes out hunting for something to excise. One wrong step, and it's too late. The beast hears all, returns irate.
The Limb Reaper. Such a fucking sick title. Honestly, like, Greatsword very quickly made me one of its biggest fans. We have a Lagombi on the map as well. Always funny to see a Lagombi next to probably maybe a Tigrex, I don't know. Has to be something we haven't seen before, so it's most likely a Tigrex. I have an inkling that it is, because I feel like it was a Tigrex. Like, I just remember riding a Tigrex somewhere in my psyche when fighting a one of these. This one's also, like, this map is like really good for the Great Wirebugs. Frigid berries we don't need actually, which is good. I do like how they always make these camps in areas that easily, like, big monsters won't really try to find. So that peak over there is where the Gossavag is, but I'm very curious to see what the other monster we have here is, and because of the fact that we're using, you know, the Magnamalo blade, you know, we might go to try to take them down. It definitely can't be a Diablos, because I think Diablos only is in, yeah, I think it has to be a Tigrex. Which, man, those are scary. Yep, look at the beast of destruction himself.
Give me all you got. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
So, as you can see from that, Tigrex's roars are so strong that he can actually hit you with damage by roaring. Which is so fucking cool. Oops. I'm not used to Tigrex at all. You know what? I think we might actually take this way slower. There goes our puppy brother. Magnamalo weapons, like Zenogre weapons, glow, and I guess so we can as well. They glow when you use them, which makes them feel way cooler. It makes for those little oh my god, I just realized that helped. We might even need to start really making max potions. I wasn't wrong.
Look out! It's angry!
It actually looks like he's jumped. He has a nub. Call Nintendo. Obviously, we're just gonna kill the Tigrex here. We're gonna go and kill the Tigrex in a different area. Who come?
Now it's personal.
Okay.
You do what I say now.
Okay. I don't know fully if I actually really want to kill the Tigrex or not. Like, I feel like I will, but like, I've already started beating on it. When you start, like, you know, attacking a monster, the thing is just fucking asleep.
There's the target.
I love how when you attack it, okay, there you go.
Bye-bye. This one's all for you.
Thanks, Kim.
No more holding back. This one's all for you.
Okay. This is kind of a really good double whammy on the Gossavag. Because it means that we're gonna kind of just fuck him up. Like, this is nowhere near as strong, this one, as the, you know, the other monster is. Well, yeah, Tigrex.
How do you like that?
But it's still as cool. You did, with your ability to speak and such. He has like a ranged attack that I actually think is really nice for him. So block of ice is actually something we do need. Ooh, ice core. You don't see that too often. I don't think it's like, it's just one of those things where you usually don't have it drop. Which is cool. Just look how fucking rad that is. It's literally a monster with pretty much a blade of fucking ice. That's just fucking swarming you. Very irritating. Oh, Jesus. I have not prepared myself mentally for the next part of this game at all. Oh my god, Jesus. That is fucking intimidating. Oh, hell. Thank you, game. I'm kind of annoyed, like maybe you have to first face the monster to be able to know the range of damage. Which, it makes sense, it's so annoying, but it makes sense. Can every single hit stop hitting me? Jesus. I'm just sitting here just like, okay, I'm really hoping. Oh god. We didn't even need a heal. It's hard to pin him down for his mistakes because he doesn't really make too many mistakes. That was one where, you know, we actually kind of called him out. But it feels like we can't ever go for extensions, which is weird for a monster that's meant to be the Greatsword monster, considering extensions is kind of how the Greatsword works now. Because this isn't Generations where you could just equip, you know, Valor Greatsword and then just dodge and hit, dodge and hit, dodge and hit. Which, oh man, Valor, what a good idea it was for that game. Yeah, we should have just hit first. We'll go and do this. Wait for this sword to be ready. We'll take a picture with the Gossavarg most likely. Oh, we have oh, we were meant to bring a fire weapon. Yeah, honestly we shouldn't even be wearing this set if we're not bringing a fire weapon. Oh my god, Baggy, who cares about your existence? Yeah. I hate it when little monsters attack you. Because it's such just a, oh, cool kind of moment. There we go, we got a good hit in. Okay, so he's gonna make 2 blades. Yeah, no, we're fucked on this secret. Really? We didn't get punished for that? That's insanity that we did that. So, if you can dull his blades a bit. Oh, thank God. I'm starting to... I think I used bow to start... I know I used bow to start this game. So it might have been after fighting this guy a few times. I actually then wanted to use Greatsword. So it might be that I'm just like completely not ready for these type of fights.
This is the end of the line for you.
Okay, so we now can beat up the Tigrex a bit. So let's first heal up a lot. Right. For a fight like this where it's like, you know, we can also take out a Tigrex. Like, Tigrex armor is really cool. I would honestly kind of like to get all of these armor sets. Ghost Havag especially. But Tigrex is one of the ones that I really want to get no matter what. Just because of that earplugs, like a lot of earplugs you can get with it. Okay, so as you can see there, we did a little bit of blast damage. Okay. So he's not weakened yet, but like we're still doing good. We just lost a massive amount of fucking stamina. We're gonna grab each area. One thing I really do like is each area does actually have a reason for wanting to fight there. This one is all of the Speary Bug-esque things you can grab. Boosting up your whatever that's called. Okay, he didn't roar, so that's kind of good for us. Fun fact, a friend of mine, a good friend, Smazzo Bazzo even, he dislikes the Tigrex, so I wonder if he'll watch this episode. We need to heal more. We need to get more heals. Stop eating rocks, you dipshit. It's a good display of power. Holy, I did not recommend... I did not think that he would, That was dumb of me, that was really dumb of me. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Brady. That's so useful for this. Okay, he's starting to get a little bit exhausted. Like, not really. Like, he does, like, he has a, basically he has a stage, where it's like Nagakuka plus. He was released before Nagakuka. In which, he has like, a lot of stamina. It's just like this massive onslaught, and it's the reason why he's at the end of all of these monsters. That's a really good message to hear. After this little onslaught. Actually, he's feeling rather weak. Gotcha. So now that we've done that, we can spawn. It probably would have been better to go to actual home base, but you know. So now we've captured you. I would like to actually fix my set. Not you. Item box. Item loadout. We're really out of potions, seriously. Okay, there we go. Change Sinister Blade. I don't want to use that one yet, because I want to use that with the full sword for it. So we'll use this one. I don't think we've really featured this blade on a thumbnail yet. And if we did, it was really early on. I actually kind of can't believe the fact that Rathalos would not have like a weapon, like a type of weapon for each, you know, thing. That's like insane to me because it's fucking like Rathalos. It's like the monster of Monster Hunter. Because it's like the flagship monster of the first game, so it's like, well, yeah, it kind of deserves a bit of respect. Except for when you fight against it, because then you can just fucking disrespect it. There we go. It's so annoying not having, like, earplugs is such a fucking useful ability. I do like how he has like 2 different rock slam moves. There's like a good amount of variety. Like Greatsword feels like he could be in any Monster Hunter and be really good. Damn, I was hoping that that would stun him out a little bit, like that. Like you can see that we've broken into him a bit. He's not on his final legs yet. Yeah, so now he's closer to death. And we're not going to give him the mercy that we gave Tigrex. We're just gonna fucking annihilate him. Yeah, we did pretty good. So now we can go and carve him up. That was like, I think like the first hunt of this episode, and I think we went pretty well into it. Horn, we needed that. The blue horns of a Greatsword, for some reason, they tend to scare children. Well, probably because the oh, by the way, the Greatsword armor, if you're a male and you have that armor, whew. One of the sickest. I might put it on screen now. One of, like, this is like the image. Like, this is why I say, like, oh, the Greatsword is the Greatsword monster. Literally, when they introduced Greatsword, they're like, and featuring the Greatsword. Because they kind of did that for each and every thing. And the Greatsword was like the person was wearing this armor set. Because it's obvious, you use this armor set, and you're like, oh yeah, this is made for Greatsword.
On to the next one.
I love the Rathalos armor. Like, the female and male version has that, like, the Rathian feels like it's kind of just like, eh. But the Rathalos one feels really cool. Fur, hide, block of ice, which is good. Brace, fur, sack. Block of ice. Colossal bones, which we probably need for something. Greatsword, fur, horns, claws, Tigrex. Stuff as well. Flash bugs, which we don't care about. Okay. I'll see you after this little thingy. Okay, I only was off by 2 seconds. That is not that bad. So let us have a look-see at the new things that we've unlocked. I'm very interested at the other side of things. So Moodron is actually less than this. So we'll have a look-see at this because I like this armor set a lot. Even the female version looks badass. Look at those pauldrons on the side. Those are really sick. I like the entire design. This feels like, there's the skull. This feels, oh my god.
Some hunters literally take hours. I'm used to waiting.
King of the Skull Servants. I'll have to think of a way to have like a King of the Skull Servants outfit later. But this feels like an ice armor set. Look at this. It's fluffy. It has like the really hard parts on the arms, the chest, the legs. Kind of has like some like goggles on the top because obviously like snowstorms. It feels really warm. It looks really warm. And then you go to, yet again, I want to just like really focus on this. You go to Barrioff, and it's like, what are you, a stripper? crazy to me. So that's Gos Havag, and then we go to Tigrex. Earplugs, bludgeoner, earplugs, speed eating. So it only has 3. So I think that means that it does the same amount as what we were using before. Which is definitely interesting. But this one as well, male or female, it looks fucking amazing. Obviously there's the weird kind of like showing the inner thigh kind of thing of the shorts, which I would honestly want changed. But other than that, the really sick pauldrons on the side kinda, or like, you know, shoulder plates I guess in this case. Like really cool, really like it. But yes, agitator. Kind of less needed, but critical draw, punishing draw, so that increases our affinity, that increases the damage, and gives us stun. Meaning that whenever we draw our weapon out to attack, we're also doing stun. So it kind of doubles our stun a bit. So these 3 here are kind of necessary. And then what you usually do is you might get something like, you know, Rathalos Helm, and Greaves. So then you have 2 fire attack, 2 attack boost, and then you have, you know, a hit and run kind of strategy, something like that. But let's go to longer rated thing. So we can just immediately make the Gos Blade. We can also we can just use this, honestly.
Gotcha.
We can now make the Kimura Cleaver 4. So that's 2 weapons now that we just were able to finish. And yeah, the Tigrex, I forgot about this weapon. I knew that it existed, but I was sure there would have been Diablos here. But yeah, there's the Tigrex one, so we only probably actually need to fight Tigrex once. And then we have this done. Yet again, we just need to beat Zinogre. So these 2 haven't shown themselves, but this one has. So this one needed Claw and Frost, which we have. Yeah, we'll just use that.
Let's get cracking.
So now we have the Icicle Fang 2. I remember the first time I did this, the barrier off tree was kind of annoying to me, but we've beaten it pretty easily. Oh, we can actually upgrade this.
Gotcha.
That's actually really nice. So now we have this one, which is our first kind of dragon damaging weapon, interestingly enough. And as soon as we get the Magnamalo plate, honestly, weirdly enough, we're pretty much done. This one has to be Diablos. These 2 will get very shortly, most likely. And then we just have to battle the Tigrex, probably maybe 2 times now. But that's really fine. It's so crazy the moment we got to there that we'll be done. The one thing I will say is, before we get to high rank, I will be rocking this set of armor. I just have to be.
Take good care of your gear.
It's so iconic.
A special quest has been added.
So So for that one, we'd want to use ice. So we might do that in a different one. This one, I think would actually also want to. This one would want to do ice. This one we might actually switch. Diablos, I don't know what weaknesses Diablos actually has. And then Tigrex, we can actually have a look-see at what his weaknesses are. Because we have the power of knowing things. Blast, Thunder though. So his weakest to, oh, so with that Rathalos one, we just bring a really high Thunder set. That's very interesting.
Make sure to check the special quest as well.
It's interesting now because it's like, I think we'll go against the,
Careful out there.
like the Gos Havag though. I feel like it could get its own episode.
I have a special quest for you.
I think we'll do. But we already... This is... it's the problem of life itself. Is there so much you can do. You know, we'll do this one.
Good luck.
And I guess we'll, but like, I wanna have this thumbnail.
Here's the quest list.
And I want it to actually really work, so it's like... Okay, we'll do this one. We'll keep all of this. Our items are good. Our hands are cold. And we will just simply do the same fight again. Because I really do want to get that, I just want to get that armor set. And now we have the Goss Blade, for whenever we want to do a, because I want to, like, the Goss, like, it's just ironic, you know, if we go into high rank. I guess I'll just talk with this. Like, it'd be so ironic we go into high rank and it's just like, you know, the thumbnail is me with the fucking Goss Blade against, like, a great baggie or something, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh, this is overkill. But, yeah, so that was Tigrex. And that was Goss Harag as well. There's so many amazing monsters in this game, and it's really interesting to see, you know, maybe someone like me play this, and then maybe, you know, you see someone else play, like a longsword user, for instance, Weeb Sword, but, you know, you see like a longsword user play, and then you're like, whoa, this is so fast, action-packed and so quick, but then you see longsword, and then you're like, oh... Like, you know, it's all about getting, like, when you get those big hits in, when you get those punishing draws, when you get those stuns, that's when this weapon really does shine. Which is why I love it so much. I wonder how long this is going to load for. I think it's going to be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loading now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was faster than the seconds, but yeah, I guess I was wrong on the entire thing, damn. I really like the artist interpretations of a lot of those. The Akhenaton one looks like a yokai, which is a cute thing. Okay, so there isn't a Tigrex this time as well, which is kind of cool in a way, because it means that we don't have to focus on that this time. Not that I would kind of want to, honestly, in this one, because we want to focus more so on just killing the Goss Harag. Because, like, at this point, you know, that should be our main primary directive. So I really like this. So you take Wirebug A, you take Wirebug B, and then I think you get Wirebug C. Oh no, you don't, but, like, you know, it lets you off pretty much, like, where you'd want to be. So I want to have that weapon, but there is no, like, you know, putting sword to the sky kind of one.
Hold up.
Which is disappointing.
There it is.
We'll wait a bit. There'll be a time where he notices me. Oh, I was right about something. Okay. Like, I understand why he's meant to be a way more intimidating monster, but it's so much more annoying from a trying to get these nice pictures standpoint. There might be a freeze frame in there that we could salvage. I got Palico and shit was probably on the sidelines. Just like, why are they doing this? There's one there, definitely. In those 3 shots, there's easily one. So we're good on that now. So we can now go use the fell. Our cat's over there. Fucking. Oh no, they teleported. Well, that doesn't change the fact that they were over there. Okay, well that's annoying. Well, that's annoying. But fine at the end of the day. I really want to do a no healing playthrough where it's just like, you know, you just have like recovery item, like you have the three of recovery, and then like, you know, it would be interesting to do it with something like dual blades, for instance. But I guess as well that could be a really interesting hunting horn playthrough, where it's like you want to just like spam the hunting horn healing combination. Yet again, as soon as I get that damn thing, which we will get as soon as we finish. It's always with the walls. Oh, thank you, Falco. We'll grab this. Dodge. Hey, that was pretty rad. That's a very interesting way of doing things, Mr. Havard. Oh, 100% we're getting a photo of this. That was really sick. Fucking, I love turf wars so much. They're the literal, like, best thing ever that was, like, introduced in fucking world. Like, unironically, this flat out has to be the best thing that was introduced in the world. Man, I would love to see just what the, like when you have that charger speed increase for the Greatsword, just how much better fights like this would be. I just, goddamn, because like in a very quick moment where you just can only charge like instantly, you would be getting like charge 2. And it's like such a big increase. Oh wait, no, when we get to high rank, there would be high rank specific trees will open up. So even though there aren't trees currently shown, that doesn't mean that there won't be added anymore later. That's a very good point to say, because there's a monster that I was thinking of that's a pretty simple one. But there's 100% that you get later. Just looking at the flower, just like, it's a pretty flower. I'm gonna squash it. I'm a fucking meanie. Fucking hate flowers. Very exhausted. Can you stop hitting me? I like the idea of the abominable snowman being just like a business guy. Like in a very regular suit. Just like, hi, how can I help you? I'm selling some newspapers if you want. Okay, well, I was right about the idea of being able to hit him, just not the multiple. We'll dash away. Get this healing up. This is just a one-up. Damn, did some moves, just like this one. Okay, he's leaving now.
Trying to get away.
We will go and sharpen. And as always, don't sharpen while not moving, because you can sharpen when you're not when you're moving. He's gone back to the Tritranodon, which is interesting in a way because it means that we could, like if the Tritranodon would just run away. But there's that idea that potentially, you know, we could have. Oh, come on.
I placed a trap.
It's better to do that with Sword and Shield. Because you can instantly just throw down the thing. You can like have a guard set up where you have like guard level 3, so even if they do a grab, you just tank it. Look at him, he's sleeping. So cute. Okay, let's see what we get after this one. I think we might try to fight him like 2 more times. Just because I love Gossavar so much. You know, I think we needed the first fight to reintroduce stuff. Okay. Got a lot of fur. The one thing that's really crazy about this playthrough is, so we're getting to like 20 episodes, right? Soon, it may be we get to the point where we only can do 2 fights an episode. And it's just crazy to me that there is going to be that tier, that time placement. Oh, we still need one more Zuchi tail. We can get that later, that's fine. The Zuchi tails, always the end of the world for us.
No need to hurry.
I don't know why we're looking through that. So, Frost Sack and Meaty Hide, which is something completely different. Brace. So I think we will first off make those 2 so then we can actually see properly what we need. So fur is used here. However, these 2 furs line up properly. This doesn't use ice, this does, so these 2 ice are fine. Frost Sack and Meaty Hide. Meaty Hide is from Zemites, so we can go and get that later, that's easy. So it's just Brace, which is their hands, so we just need to make sure that we're slapping hands. And then Hide you just get like passively anyway. Yeah, so that shouldn't be too hard to get.
What do you need?
And then as soon as we have this set done, like that's pretty good. I can't believe I forgot that there was a skull in the game. I feel so dumb. One thing that is cool is you can actually look around and then see this way the things you can do. However, it's usually not that worth it to look that way.
The village is in your hands.
Okay. Well, we are definitely
Quest for you.
going to do that quest again because we want to go and get that armor set.
Have a look.
Oh, yeah. For these episodes, we can kind of do this thing where it's like 1, 1, 1. Where for this one, you know, we're battling the Gossarag. Then in the next one, we're using the Anjanath set. And then in this one, we're using, you know, Nagakuga. This one would use the Nagakuga, and then this one would use the
You can't pick
Anjanath.
one. Just go take a stroll or even a nap. Slow and steady.
I think that would be cool as well, because then, you know, the entire episode is it's you know, you see the quest once, you're like, okay, cool, I understand. And this one could be a longer one, because I am kind of committed to having it done this episode. Because as always, like with what I did where I got the Rathalos helm, because I needed to fight him one more time. And the Naga Cougar, it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, oh, I kind of want to. But yes, like, I won't try to do it as much now. But yeah. It's also, one thing I was going to say, it's really fucking cool that, like, with these village quests, right, you do all of them, you feel fucking fantastic, and you're like, yeah, I'm really getting through the game. And then you kind of get that pat on your back. Not from, you know, the world, but cosmically, when it comes down and bitch slaps you. It's very entertaining. And the other thing that's really cool as well is, in the next few episodes, we'll be finishing, like fully finishing, the village, the entire village hub area, which is really nice because then it means that we're going to be going to the high rank stuff, and then before we go to the high rank stuff, we'll do all of the event quests that are low rank related, because I would kind of like to finish, even though there's a lot of them, all of the you know, high event quests, just because, you know, sometimes you get really cool items and, you know, stuff like that. And I just think it's like, also you can get like a lot of like outfit vouchers, which for this account we have like 15 already, which is really good, but like at the end of the day, there's always need for more. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to be like, this guy's a 4-star weakness apparently, like a -4 weakness to fire, according to his outfit at least. I like how Gosharag is kind of front and center on that, on the thing that we get there. There is the Tetranodon again, so that is actually really useful to us. But first, we actually want to beat up a Zemite, so we want to go and grab Meaty Hide for this armor piece. There you go. Meaty Hide, please.
See what we have.
I never knew for the longest time that that's how you got Meaty Hide. By the way, it feels like the bigger ones have less health. And it's not because, oh, you hit them with like 130 damage. It might just be because they're smaller, so sometimes they're harder to hit. Hey, we got the Meaty Hide.
Carve.
Got 2. I think one thing that I'm going to be super happy about is when we do get to high rank, although the monsters will take slightly longer, we can go back to wearing, you know, armor sets. But like, the thing is like, right, where it's like, it's an interesting thought process. One thing that's very interesting is when you, I think it like really buffs Longsword for existing, but just the fact that roars do count as a hit means that you can counter them. So longswords, when they get into a fight, they can hit twice, start to fill out their spirit gauge a bit. Oh, weird. But they can start to fill out their spirit gauge, and then also get a free counter pretty much as well, which really just makes Longsword really fucking good in a scenario where like it just gets an advantage straight up. Oh, they're not doing a turf wall this time. Just in case they're doing a turf wall, I wanted to have the option there. It's interesting that it feels like the first time you do a fight, there's a higher likelihood of there being a crazier monster in the field. Okay. Boom. It's also cool that these two monsters have like, and admittedly one-sided, but kind of, you know, that rivalry technically. So hard to aim that. It's literally the same control. It's the same controls that I talk about with the climbing, where the controls are like you have to waggle the stick 55 times in order to figure out the location where you need your arm to be, for where the weapon needs to be, rather, which completely ruins your ability to do it. Okay. Sadly, one of the things that this place does not give you is the ability to simply slam a monster and get like 200 damage or something on it. So we will just have to go to this Lagombi up here. And then we'll just bash the bunny with a fucking nightmare monster. But it looked like he wanted a hug, so awkward hug. I think that's one of my favorite things is when in a movie or something there'll be like those things where it's like, you know, the nerdy friend breaks up with the friend who becomes popular, and then when they do have their eventual like kind of meeting back with each other, they have that moment where it's like either slightly awkward, but then they're like, you know, we're friends, it's fine. Or it's one of those really, in my opinion, more lovely moments where it's like a more comedic moment where it's like they both try to, you know, do something, but then they both like hit each other or something like accidentally. Also, I loved how Lagombi is like has to be like the worst monster for riding. It just like full sends nothing to you. Okay, one healing. Because like, you know, it sends you far away when it goes to do its thing. Its big mega punish isn't that good. I love it when we get moments where by like a small, it's like the karma of the world, where it's like the Monster Hunter Lord taketh and giveth away. Okay. Damn, I was hoping that would break his arm. Oh, apparently we're not gonna do anything. There we go. Yet again, we love it. By the way, the reason why I complain so much about that is for the other Greatsword move, which is like the rage-filled true slash or whatever, wherever you're pointing on the joystick is where the move will come out. So you just think of it in a 3D lateral space and you get your hit. When you're charging it like this, you have to do left to right, left to right. But sometimes the right doesn't send you to the right at all. So it just turns into, well, fuck me, I guess. His backside seems to be very well guarded. Okay. Literally, that's like 2 meters away. I do not mind.
Gotta be quick.
We'll have a look-see at Hunter notes on the Gossavarg. So we really want to get the hide is just general carving works well, but also technically capture. Brace. Brace works well with capture, so we might just capture him. One thing that is kind of crazy though is the fact that, yeah, like some point in these videos that I'm recording, like mentally, like some point in like these village quests, because who knows, maybe I'll like keep recording and just finish literally like all of this until we get to the end of the village quests or something. Like, it's very interesting when you think about it. Come on, Gossavag. When he's tired, he doesn't rock slam as much. Come on. There we go. He moved slightly an inch. Smallest size updated. That's cool. That's one thing I would like to do. Just as a cool little side thing that we could do. Where we try to get the smallest and largest sizes of monsters, because that is one of the most satisfying things when you go into your journal and you have that. Damn it. I was trying to very quickly make sure we get our items topped up. So fur, hide, which we don't really care about. Bones, colossal bones, which we don't care about. We got fur and claw. We got horn. I don't think we even need that. Hey, we got a meaty hide. Yeah, 9 minutes. We can go for another one. Yep. That was a cool little bit of trivia we got there. Head chef, Palico, which I think is the one in the hub, used to be Alderfugen's Palico, which I think is very cool. We don't need to worry about that, so it's just armor. So, Frost Sack, Gosshavag Brace. Gosshavag Brace. I guess we'll actually just go for some other quests then. Yeah.
Make sure to check the special quest as well. Which quest would you like?
I think we'll do that later. Yeah, we can do this one. So let's have a look-see. I think if you do finish every single one, you get a special extra quest. By the way. I'm not too sure on that. So don't, like, full-on quote it. But I do believe there's some sort of thing. So ice is good against him, but fire is also decent. So we'll use fire on him. And then on the Magna Marlow, it's water. So then we'll use... Actually, if water's good against them, is water good against... Is a no-go as well? Water's good against both of them. We'll just switch to a water build. Well, not so much a water build, but... we'll do some water. So we want... Thunder. Blast resistance doesn't have anything that you can actually grab. Funny thing is if you get the Sinister set, the monster becomes way less difficult.
Time to get going.
We do want to switch our armor though, so we'll switch our armor and our weapon. Some of you may think that this is kind of weird that they will do this, because this could easily be another thumbnail, and I would agree with you. We'll just wear black belt because it's just the simplest thing where it gives you, it gives you 8 resistance and everything. Look at that sword though, so nice. Okay, there we go. With our water sword in tow, we shall cut them down. Oh, and there's a Mitsune here, that's nice.
Faster, buddy!
But we don't need to kill the Mitsune, and we technically are... Oh, actually, we need to make sure that we have good items. I think Zenogre will take longer than... there's a reason why Zenogre is above Magnum Arlo in the Hunter notes. Yep. I do like this weapon a lot.
Let's go!
I want to do a good rollout. So we'll do a good loadout. Rollout. Which pretty much means that we're just going to try to hit as many of these as we can, Spirit Birds. Okay. As I record this at this point in time, it is now officially Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. I hope that you are doing amazing. One thing that's interesting is we're probably not going to be showing off the Mitsune blade for a while for a thumbnail. I don't know why you whistle when you do that. But yeah. This is actually going to be really cool. May as well. We'll go up here, grab these. I don't know how much we really want to stack up here. But I think we'll run to the Mitsune anyway. So we kind of have reason to kind of run around a lot anyway, so it's kind of fine. Okay, so we'll grab this one as we come down. Our attack stat seems to be rising a lot. But that's just because we get a lot more attack bonuses from Spirit Bird Collection than others. We get 5 for attack, 3 for... No, we only get 2, okay. I was under the assumption that we got more. Hello, Rock Lizard. Thank you, Rock Lizard. Rock Lizards are going to be actually very interesting when I play Monster Hunter, the challenge run I have the idea of. Hello there, Great Mitsune. May I offer you a ride to your new destination of beating up a Magnum Arlo? I'm not sure exactly what monsters there are, but there are like, and it's one of my favorite things, is like there's like the legendary 4, I don't know what they're called, but that's like not the name of them, but like that's the idea, and I absolutely love it. What the actual fuck? Yeah, fucking Mitsune running around at the speed of sound. I always wondered why there was like that break there in the attacking. We'll now ride Zenogre. And this is going to be a daisy chain. Because we have not activated Magnum Arlo yet to be ridden. That's like lame. You know what, we'll just do a big finish on that. Is he really not going to do the usurper's uppercut? Apparently not. That time we could actually, it's funny, it's really ironic. The one time I'm really able to control that is the time where it literally doesn't matter at all because we're going to get hit anyway. Okay.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Whip.
Yeah. That's really good for us.
I'm gonna kick your butt.
Okay. Yep. And now we can go beat up the Zenoga. So this is what I was saying. Like, it's not going to be long before we can, you know, get on the get on the Magnamalo anyway. Okay. There we go. It's so fun doing quests where you have to take out 2 monsters, in my opinion. When it's 3, it's like, it's still fun. But it's like a bit too hectic as well.
He's trying to get away.
That's so irritating.
No more holding back.
Okay, well that's fine.
Don't let him get away.
I like how they're going right next to each other. We have a lot of pickups to get. Yeah, but by the end of this one, we should be able to craft a few more things, and hopefully we get a plate of Magnamalo. We got the shell, which we needed. We got another scoot, so if we didn't need that, if we didn't have that already, we could have that then. So that's actually really good. We got pretty good stuff all around for that one. So we'll go in Whetstone. We'll prepare our potions. We'll eat probably first. And then we can see exactly how we go for the rest of this. And we can capture both of them as well. Get that attack up. The great thing is now is if he does actually roar, we just fuck him up. Okay. Yeah, so if he makes contact with you again... See what I mean though? Like, he's already basically dead, apparently. Like, so are we, but like, him first. Yep, there we go. That's them done. Smaller size updated. So that's always cool. Oh, we actually fucked it up a little bit. You can't shock prison an entity that's known for being, well, I guess you could say, shocking. I like how there is like a little bit of rock thrown into his theme, and we might just, if we die here, it just means that we get to restock on the other trap anyway. And we're probably not gonna die like we're probably gonna die, you know, maybe one more time if we're super reckless, so I think it's fine. Item box, manage items, item loadout, equip that loadout, get out of there. Go to the sub camp. The good thing about going into your camp is your the whetstone is your sword is fully charged. So if there's ever like a no whatever it's called, no sharpening run in this game. 100%, like, it's like banned to go into your thing. Because then otherwise you can just go in there all the time. Yet again, as always, Zenoga being a little bitch. Just never taking any hits. And like when you do take hits, it's because they're fucking like... Obviously you have to take those hits. Okay. This is what I mean, we're obviously being dumb. Let's get back to the field. Holy actual fuck. I do like how a lot of these, except for Muldron, a lot of these bosses, when they go into their quote-unquote like final form type thing, there is that idea that they, like, you know, they have like a Super Saiyan form. Like, all of them have it pretty much. Like, Diablos, well, Diablos doesn't as well. So I guess those two, like Tigrex, Zenoga, oh well, I guess Zenoga isn't even part of this. Like Magnamalo, Zenoga, Nagakuga. I hate how wide that hitbox is. I think that's the thing that really irritates me. Is it's meant to... That one makes sense for being wide, right? Because it's like his signature move. Is anyone going to help me? No? Okay, thank you, game. Seriously, like actually, what the fuck? Man, our leader needs help. You know what I'm going to do? But someone with Down syndrome is probably going to be insulted by that.
Touchdown.
The problem with comedy is you say a single word and then everyone loses their minds. Because, you know, I wasn't even thinking of that until I had the thought in my head of, oh, people are going to be mad at you because you did something that reminds you of the Family Guy joke. And unless you're Family Guy, you're not allowed to make jokes. Oh my god, stop fucking stunning me. Oh, do I need to have like maxed out stun resistance? Like what the fuck? Okay, well we'll do that quest another time. I hope you all had... Oh, we got Magnamalo, Tail, Blade. Okay, but we didn't get anything good, but like... That was stupid. Zenoga's dumb. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.